Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
He leaps for it! And he's straight offside. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And he goes cross-field. Lampard, passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Searching pass he's played there. Totti. Totti makes a dash for it. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Short changes him with that pass. And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Brazil are looking to go forward now. It's Alonso! Plays it at this time, surely! And he's there to clear it. Nicely weighted ball. Xabi Alonso. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a fine interception. Khan punts it upfield. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Aubameyang. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Can he latch on to this? Shot could be on. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to break the deadlock. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! Eric Garcia. Now it's Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. And now, and it's been given away. Approaching the half-hour mark. Stojkovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Brazil are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions. Whether it's...
There's the shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. No, that pass isn't the best. It's a sharp pass. Now he's got space here. Lobbed in behind. Eric Garcia has the space to scheme. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
It's their second corner of the game. He's having a hit! Stojkovic! That's wonderful!
Well, what a great goal from a great player. An absolutely glorious strike, just when no one expected it. A real mood changer right on half-time too. Now, all of a sudden, they're going into the break on a real high.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now that's well seen too. Xabi Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played for Lampard. Ronaldinho. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. Silvestre looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Borussia Dortmund unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Mbappe, and this is Totti. Totti with the cross. Oh, well played. Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Nice looking ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Dembele. Oh, a delicate chip through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Adams gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Borussia Dortmund still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Dembele being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Great chance! Ronaldinho! Wow! About as smooth as it gets. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's whipped in a crow, and a header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Impressive jump. Ronaldinho. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking for the run, brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Well, can he finish? And he's following up! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Aubameyang really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 4, camisa 6, camisa 27, camisa 11, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a
So changes afoot here and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
DiMarco. Rice. Rijkaard. Now it's Aubameyang. And he plays one through. And the shot! And that's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Aubameyang. Floated through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There could be trouble here. Rijkaard. Donadoni. Ronaldinho. Now it's Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hazard. He is through here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's Torres. Rice wins the duel this time. Aubameyang. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's got away. Matches Nunes. Does well to get it back. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Lampard. Silvestre. And it's Shevchenko. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Knocks it out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. That's at the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Oh, great leap! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's chosen to go back. Oh, that's ambitious. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Yamal.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the...
Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Out for a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hazard. Cross flung in, getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's going wide left. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Zielinski. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And no, that was never going to make it. He's on it, can he get away? Zielinski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Shevchenko. He's in a great position here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Drogba. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Lampard. Now it's Hazard. Messi. This is promising. Adams did well to stay calm there. And here's a player who has defined a generation. He is through here. Ronaldinho. Oh, good effort. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, he's had a chance! And there's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Dembele. Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Ronaldinho. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Scholes. And he's quick to return it. Now there's a... It's Lampard! It's hit the crossbar. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's going for goal! Oh, my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A case now of complete control. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? He's kept it out just.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Borussia Dortmund absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Borussia Dortmund will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Shot a goal! And it's in! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So could they be onto something here? Ake kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Shevchenko.
Such good technique.
And this is Dembele, and he's certainly onside here. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cafu, and it's been played through, and this is Messi. Messi! And no mistake. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona now just needing one.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho supplying the width on this right-hand side. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Looking for options for movement. Azar. Zielinski to Messi. And now the breakaway. It's a pretty loose pass. Lampard. Now it's Shevchenko. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Zielinski. He has found the way. Chance!
Zielinski really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Take back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Dembele. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard. This is a promising build-up. Drogba makes a dash for it. Scholes. Ronaldinho. Great vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's Ronaldinho! And that's a sharp finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Cross into the box. And it's Ødegaard. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, tries a shot! And that really should have been that.
Neymar really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Ødegaard played into space. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Not the most accurate pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Neymar. Here's a chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, they've got it again. Caicedo. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Truly superb. A goal. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And this is Messi, Shevchenko. That's destined for the flank. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Adams spots it and intercepts. Dembele. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Hazard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Saliba. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that has not gone well. McAllister. Alonso. Turns back here, probably the best option. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Count! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pinches it off him. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Nicely weighted ball. Good take. Great chance! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Tottenham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And this is Shevchenko, and it's Hazard. And that could set him on his way. He's having a shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went.
It's Dumelang! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Lampard, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's Dembele. He's beaten the last man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard. And that is not getting there. And it's Fernando Torres, nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Torres. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Dembele. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's delivery. Howson with the clearance. Now that looks a... Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Saliba. Couch looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Howson. Robertson. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Scholes. Well, played right into his path.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And Robertson. Now it's Shevchenko. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko. That's it, 45 minutes up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
This is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Saliba. Couch has it in a wide position. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gives it back. Now Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shot a goal! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's Shevchenko. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Adams. Lampard. McAllister. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, it's Asa!
The attendance for this match was 60.
Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Oh, terrible pass.
Oh, now, chance, surely! And again! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cout showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In towards the back stick. Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries one from range. Has another go. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Shevchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Real chance! Oh, good finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shot could be on. Hazard.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. Quality ball. Scholes. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Borussia Dortmund now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lampard. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, good!
Ronaldinho! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Four added minutes on the board. That is good alertness. Scholes. Scholes makes a dash for it. Ronaldinho knocks it into space. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to...
And that's it. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Liverpool have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well read, nice interception. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cafu gets a good foot in there. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Neymar's cross. Shoots! Shevchenko is flagged offside. And he cuts out the supply.
Might want to be careful there.
And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that has not gone well. The pass is intercepted. Oh, super find. Howson makes the interception. So we're still where we started right now. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Good chance here! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has been slung wide. Robson. What's going wide left? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Real chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Now Robson. And it's Ronaldinho. And the return pass. Howson gets across to intercept that. Neymar. He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Azar. Azar has it in a wide position. Oh, important interception. And he's following up! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. It is a corner, good chance. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kachu! Harmlessly behind. Roberto Carlos. Foot in. Cafu with the foul. Rijkaard. Robson. And he was alert to it. And that has left him in a heap. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
The midway
I'd like
point
to
of the
ask
game.
you to
Well,
join me
both
in
sides have
wishing
been
our
full
birthday boy
of
a
effort,
very
industry,
special birthday.
endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. The second period is on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that should get the job done. David Villa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Succumbs to the pressure. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, it's Salah! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And here's Shevchenko. Looking for options for... And the shot! Oh, good finish.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Howson can get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Shot could be... Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I think
He's rising! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Shevchenko. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Ronaldinho. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a little off target. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passes coming off in quick succession.
That's
here.
good play from him.
Oh, he's having a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. And there's a goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Hazard.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 13.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, greatly! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Owen. Number 12, Thiago. Number 15, Cannavaro. Substitution.
Robson. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Nakata. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thiago. Khan deals with that nice and simple.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Villa. Neymar. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé.
Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Ronaldinho demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Okazaki. And this is Okazaki, and he's managed to get free. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Zico. Lampard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the far... Gets his head on it! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
It scores! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not a lot we need to say about that. Shevchenko. Borussia Dortmund given another corner. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's gone for a throw-in. An impressive jump. He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's a key interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Zico. He is through here. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Good read, needed to be. And here's Dembele. Zico. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Batistuta! Goal, Spain! Into the lead once more. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Spain have their lead. Lampard. Chance! And it's hoisted clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. This is a promising build-up. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Okazaki. And this is Batistuta. Scholes. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho in acres of space out. Oh, good effort!
Has been indicated.
Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. That's been cut out, well played. Zico gets on his bike and on the move. Ronaldinho. Lovely feet. And that could well leave a mark. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. There's a sharp little ball here. And he's found a way past. He's in chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lampard, a player of legendary status. Scholes, he has found the way through. Tries to get it clear. And it's Dembele. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Foot in. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, it's Batistuta. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. That's a... And the finish! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9.
Now the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Spain now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Of Olise! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Spain visibly comfortable, now up. It's Neymar! And that is great goalkeeping.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ronaldinho.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Crossed in again, punched away. Right card! And he is Neymar! Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Olise. And he cuts out the supply. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Zico. And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Zico. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. But this is a chance for a shot! Zico! Simply magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just cruising! They are cruising! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's picked out the run. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Oh, denied at the last. Neymar. And he goes cross-field.
Added minutes have been
Cafu.
indicated.
And Adams. Akanji. Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good climb! He's put it wide. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thinks about the shot. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. He won't be happy with that one. He has a look out. Rijkaard. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Guardiola. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he skips past his man. And he's being shifted off it. Horn, and there's the shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Neymar. Now who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Nunes. That's a good ball. Hakimi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Akanji gets a foot in here. So it is still 0-0. He's under a lot of pressure there. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Robson. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shevchenko. And this is Neymar. He's having a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Borussia Dortmund really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Diouf. Can he get it through? Works it forward. Shevchenko is hiring after that one. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Diouf! Delicious from Diouf! He's got himself an absolute peach. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Matheus Nunes. Cross from Matheus Nunes. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Diouf with the clearance. Sweet feet. He's chosen to go back. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Edmilson. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back underway. Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bale. And it's Bale. Donadoni. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Botafogo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the... He's having a pop! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Maldini. And Donadoni. Now, can they get him away? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Robson. Guardiola. Now it's Bale. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Edmilson. This looks promising. Strokes it back. Duke receives it in a good position here. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Guardiola. Look at the space here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shevchenko. Donadoni. And here's Bale. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Edmilson. That's a sharp pass. He's had it taken off him. And it's Shevchenko. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Guardiola. Jupe. And here's Bale. Donadoni. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again. Botafogo have their second corner now. Hakimi. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. Donadoni with the short one. Stood up well to him there. Cross from Hakimi.
Botafogo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Donadoni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. Edmilson. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Robson running with intent. Neymar. Robson. Crosses it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. Takes a shot. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Neymar, camisa 17.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. Raul. Now it's Girassi. Oh, now he can run. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Girassi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. Girassi! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We are just getting started. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And here's Dembele. That's going wide left. Raul. Van Dijk. Raul. Mateus. Distributed tidily. Messi. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's gone searching cross-field. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho has the space to scheme. Neymar. Mateus wins the duel this time. And it's Rijkaard. Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's made its way to him. Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. Ronaldinho goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. Ronaldinho. And he's found a way past. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Dembele. Chance for a shot! Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Still goalless at the moment. Rijkaard. Cafu gets across to intercept that. And here's Lampard. And here's Dembele. Lampard! Fantastic from Lampard! About as smooth as it gets. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now it's Neymar. And it's Serginho. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's been slipped through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Drogba, Raul. Cafu. Rijkaard powering forward here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Shevchenko. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Dembele, he's found some space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tries from distance. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mateus. Raul. Mateus. Now it's Raul. And this is Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Ball swung in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Added time.
And here's Neymar. Nice control. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Just
Well,
a
I
quick
think it's a
announcement.
case
We
of
would
so
like to
far,
inform you
so
that
good.
CCTV
The boss
is
has
now in
clearly done his
operation
homework,
for
and I
your
don't
safety.
think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Borussia Dortmund with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we get things going again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
He's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, great leap! Oh, good finish. Barcelona are back in business. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, super. He's having a pop. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Lovely, now then. And Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. That's put paid to the danger. It's a throw-in.
Borussia Dortmund really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Lampard, a true great in every sense of the word.
attendance for this match was
Right card.
60,332.
Now it's Raul, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Right card. And Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And Akanji. Cafu. Right card. Now it's Shevchenko. A heavy challenge. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Drogba. Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked.
Tries one from range. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Neymar. Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Ronaldinho is behind this one. Ronaldinho! And it's Ronaldinho, played out wide. Cross from Caf. Terrific! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Borussia Dortmund clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shevchenko! And it's hoisted clear. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Right card. Now it's Dembele. No, that's been intercepted. This ended up in no man's land.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Neymar.
Saliba.
Number 18.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Right card. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what...